Hello, it's Pyle for RankWyz. Today is Sunday, and I think it's a good day for me to share our plans with our members of about where the RankWyz is going in the next few weeks. We released our topic-based content just a few weeks ago, and after initial cleanup, fixing, improving, so it's all working flawlessly, and we got extremely positive feedback from our users who start using more and more of the topic-based content. It is much higher quality, it is much higher relevancy, and it's more targeted toward the pages we promote, especially considering the relevancy stacking when the page is linked based on the same topic, and that definitely improves into the quality of the content, quality of the linking between your tiers, like in the same project. I call this demo ContentMill 2.0 because most of the features we planning will be somewhat related to the content improvement, utilizing again the same concept of topics, although there will be some that are related to intelligent linking improvement that also will add to the faster authority building and more targeted authority building for your blogs and blog networks. Well, the number one feature would be auto-warmup with better linking control. If I go to content bucket, we have below the configuration, template configuration, we have an option to how to embed links, and you could set up one or multiple profiles and probability on adding these links. So what this feature will cover is we realized that when we compile the article all together, so we will have more flexibility if we decouple the actually inserting articles, inserting links up to the point when the article assigned to the blog post. So basically, when we create an article, so we're not going to be adding links. While in the preview, you're still going to see this because we will inject in links, but it will be up to the submission itself to decide whether it's make links on off. And what you will achieve is we will add an option that you can turn on not to place links until blog has number of posts. Let's say your warm-up criteria, and you might have extensive warm-up process where you're building that for a long time. You might be doing indexing checking and even some metrics improvements. But if you do a quick warm-up, let's say first you do like 4 or 5 posts without links, and then one blog has 5 posts, like in 2 weeks you start posting your links. So that could be achieved now without splitting this process. It will be part of the one step. So when you create a submission, you will be able to turn on those options, say don't place links until blog has 10 or let's say 5 posts. And it will also work with the dynamically adding when you add more blogs. Let's say you have a network and it's 200 blogs, and you decided to increase the number, like add another 50, and the same submission based on this option will make several posts without embedding links, and only after that we'll start posting links. Quick and easy, and definitely will streamline the process. The next one is auto interlinking and stacking. Stacking based on the similar topic or same topics. I will switch to the diagram. So this is our current implementation of topics and interlinking based and linking based on the similar topic. So let's say we have topics: outdoor furniture, patio furniture, bedroom furniture, kitchen furniture, and we create tier 1 content from these topics, and then it's automatically sent to the user to the push submission on tier 2, and what it creates not only create a link from the lower tier to the pointing to the upper tier, but it uses the exact same topic to create content. So the patio furniture will be always backlinked from the content using the same topic. It's patio furniture, so it creates a high relevancy of stock of the backlinking. There's a limitation in this process that we will be addressing in the next feature. The problem is that if, let's say, like real case scenario, so you have high authority tier 1 blogs, and you have tier 2 blogs that you use to on a regular basis creating backlinks to the tier 1 and just making giving a boost. Currently, this process works only if you start the post submission on a tier 1 that will be propagating down to tier 2 and create backlinks from the relevant content. What if you're already happy with your tier 1 and you want to set up a process, let's say every 2 weeks create a post on the tier 2 that will give extra boost to the tier 1. So, and this is exactly what we're going to address this. We will add the option to automatically create link with the probability to random page from the same network or same project. It's different scope, or like you can select the project or you can select network created from the same topic. So instead of running tier 1 post submission that pushes to the tier 2 push submission, you can run like any submission on the, say, tier 2 and enable this option. And then for any post that, like if this option enable, let's say to the 50%, so it means 50% of the when pages created on the topic of, let's say, outdoor furniture, it will be looking with a probability of 50% for another page created for this article created in the same topic, and then will automatically inject a link there. So that will, again, so it's you can already achieve this, but with some kind of more little bit complicated setup. With this option, whatever you posting do, you can set up it and say that 30% of the pages include, and that will add to any linking instructions you already have to the page. So let's say again, so if you have these settings, this is a template, this is a link, how to place links and all this stuff. But when you create a submission, you will have an option auto interlinking stacking, and then you'll select the scope, and it will, with the probability, inject links to the other pages created in the scope of the same network or a project on the same topic. Again, it's a classical approach, interlinking your blogs on the same topic, and now it will be implemented very easily with a simple option. The next feature is automatically creating silo. I don't need to create my own diagram what website silo is. I'm pretty sure pretty much everyone knows what web silo is, and those who don't can look up website silo. There's gazillions of articles, and if I switch in images, I don't like, clearly I don't need to create my own diagram. Briefly, the idea of silo architecture is creating links on the from the pages created for lower competitive keywords back to the higher competitive keywords. And there used to be a term rank sculpting. Then when you created links from the low competitive pages created in low competitive keywords to the upper, and as a result creating higher authority pages within your site. So like you can think of in terms of categories, and it's been a cornerstone for on-site SEO for a long time. I'm pretty sure any SEO course teaches this, and because it's critical. It's very highly recommended to do, first of all, manual sites to follow the silo architecture. Plus, there are like dozens and dozens of WordPress plugins that creates automatic silo. So what we're going to do, we will enable the same automatically for Web 2, and I'm pretty sure nobody does this for Web 2 blogs, because of the it can be achieved only with combining content creation and managing different blocks and interlinking them and the tiers. So switching back to the diagram. So this is again our current implementation. We have topics, let's say outdoor, patio, bedroom, and kitchen furniture, and we create a content on the topic. If though we will allow subtopics, so we will enable user to create subtopics for the patio furniture. In this case, it will be, let's say, iron patio furniture covers and cushions. And when system creates, and in this case, when system creates the content on the topic iron patio furniture, based on the configuration, it will enable user to automatically insert link pointing to the random page within the scope of the same site created from the parent topic. So in a simpler words, like if we created a article to the iron patio furniture and this option is enabled, it will automatically link to the patio, to the page created on the topic patio furniture. And again, so this will enable auto silo on a massive scale for all of your Web 2 blogs. So once you enable the subtopics, you will be able automatically create links within interlinking your within the scope of the single block, linking from the low competitive keywords based content to the higher competitive keywords. So to summarize this, it will be auto silo with subtopics. We're going to be adding option, in addition to previously mentioned options, to automatically create link to the page created from the parent topic, and it will be with a percentage. Let's say you have any type of posting you do, even if you just plain posting content, whether you place the posting links for your client, it will be additional option that will not, it will be added in addition to any linking configuration. So if this enabled, let's say with a probability of 50%, if for this topic there is a parent topic, the system will automatically inject link to the random page created from the parent topic and will create this auto silo for this specific Web 2 block. That's going to be huge for authority building for all of your blogs, because automatically you, without even thinking, you will be thinking and planning, you will be automatically creating the silo for all of your Web 2 blogs. The next one will get, I'm pretty sure will get excited, everyone who does SEO for local, who does local SEO, and also it will enable us to build massive authority pages targeting multiple keywords. Well, that's my simple diagram of the problem we're facing when we looking to promote a local business. Let's say dentist and Toronto. There's a gazillion, like enormous amount of content on the top for the dentistry, for the different variation of dentist and implants and and other topics. And also that there's no lack of the content for Toronto specific. But if we decide to promote Toronto dentists, so we limit it to the content that is include both of the and everyone familiar with this problem. And if, let's say, Toronto is a huge city, still will get have some content. Should we promote Richmond Hill Dentist, which is a small town north of Toronto? That definitely puts us out of luck. And even if we were able to scrape some content, it will be single pages, like 20 or 30 sites, single pages that not only will be have bad content, like for the topic of dentistry, but it will most likely will contain information about all of our competitors, because the content of those sites are not really great. In the past, we tried to do this with the intelligent replacing of keywords. Let's say you scrape the content on the topic of dentistry, but it said that with some replace keywords of dentist with, let's say, Toronto dentist to some extent to increase relevancy. But honestly, it didn't work very well. It's really hard to do. It breaks the flow, it breaks the logic. So this is what we're gonna do now. Instead of one topic, we will allow user to enable multiple topics for the content bucket. So, and let's say typical local business, electrician, covering several towns and cities in Greater Toronto area. So this is the services they provide. They do heated floors, they do interior design, outdoor design, they do pod lights, and they obviously, if let's say they asked you to do promotion, you probably will suggest them to target intersection of the services and local cities. And the more specific you are on the variety of the cities, the greater chance that you will easily rank for some small town. And this is what we're going to target with this update. Let's say I will enable multiple topics for my bucket, and topic 1 will be services, spotlights, outdoor lighting, heated floor, appliance hookup, fire alarm. And the topic 2 would be city targeted, Toronto, Mississauga, Brampton, Oakville. Those are cities around Toronto, towns around Toronto. So then we can, if we enable multiple topic lists, so we can combine template with not only specify what kind of content we want, content block we want, but also what topic list we target. And also we will be able to build the title with combination of random topic from the list 1 and random topic from the list 2. Let's say when we create a template like this, we have image from the topics 1, then syndicated topics 1, image topics 2, and news topics 2. And again, like, should we search for syndicated content or news content specifically targeted spotlights in Oakville? We're out of luck. In the worst case, it will be some news release of the competitor in the Oakville who does spotlights. Or like there will be no content or will be bad content. What if we combine the content blocks, each targeted area, and we'll create an article intersecting this? So if, let's say, we do spotlights in Oakville, the title would be the best spotlight service in Oakville. Then it will use image for topic 1, and there will be some spotlighting image. Then it will be syndicated topic 1 content, and it will be good paragraph about spotlights and spotlights installation. And then I would add image on topic 2. Then let's say some image of the from the town to create a reference, relevancy reference, and let's say news from the topic 2. So instead of mixing the keywords up, so we will just mix them on the level of blocks. Let's say that create paragraph or image or video or something of mixing the content, which is much richer in the scope. There are a lot of content on the Toronto in itself, and there are a lot of content on the electrical topics. But and we can create enormous number of variation of this to promote local services. I can't think of a good example where the 3 topic list will be good, let's say payday loan, and something about students and something about cities, so that might be create some service that will be targeted for payday loans for students or something. But the point is the same. Instead of trying to create content on the very specific target of payday loans in Brampton for students, we will create separate lists and we'll build up from the separate blocks targeted every specific list, which is much richer in the content. Another option is create super authoritative pages targeting multiple content. You can do variations of finance, let's say mortgages or something, insurance, and again, it's different type of keywords. So basically, if you want to create a mega page with the targeted different keywords at the same time, so you can combine topics that are variation of different services. Let's say, as I said, one topic would be mortgages, another topic would be insurance, another topic might be educational plans, and then create mega pages. Let's say if your client site is not very rich in the content, so you might promote them from the pages that are targeted multiple content. Well, next one would be data feeds, and this is a way to mix your template with the structured data. We've been having it in our plans for a long time. We called it e-commerce feeds in the past. The idea is that if you're looking to promote any e-commerce site that is more of the data and not much of the content, it's nice to grab the actual data from this site and mix it up with the more of the content type of data. We will be looking to add formats, different type of formats, CSV files, XML, RSS. So we will be using uploaded files when you can extract your data and upload to the RankWyz, or external, so that will create more of the type of dynamic feed that can be used. And then we'll create a content block will be used with the customizable template that can use this data with a customizable template. So that's basically simple representation of this. If there is a comma-separated file that includes products from e-commerce site, let's say Armani bag, price, image, link, description, and there's a huge list of that, you'll be able to add to your template data feed block, and we'll be able to customize it to include a template to using the tokens of how to embed random how to format random record from this feed. So let's say in this case it will create a header with the product name, price, below it will be image with a clickable link, and description, all coming from this comma separated file. And that's great, and that definitely will affect the change our strategy, because I promise that we're going to be adding more and more type of content blocks. Let's say will we do Amazon. Of course we do, like a lot of people interested to have Amazon data in their blogs, but if Amazon, why not eBay? Well, eBay is also great, and so on and so on. So that basically there's like endless number of sources that can be used, and we need a more flexible. While we will continue built-in some built-in blocks, it's nice to have the flexibility of adding any type of block, especially now with more and more services that are working, that focus specifically on turning web pages into data. There's import.io, there's DivBot, there's Kimono Labs that turn pages into RSS, and I'm pretty sure more coming. And so it's not that challenging. A lot of e-commerce sites from the beginning built from CSV file loaded to to so basically with this option will add a lot of variety to your content created, because you will be republishing some of the content from your upper tier. But it will be too simple if we'll do it without integrating with the idea of topics. So system, when it creates a content for the specific topic, will be trying to use record that use as a first position the same topic. So what it gives you, let's say we have topics: bags, watches, and shoes, and template is simple: syndicated. We'll create a paragraph of text on this topic, and news, and we'll embed data feed in the middle. So if system will be able to find any record from the data feed that is matching in the first position this topic, that filter out and will use only that record. So basically, if let's say we have in this example bag, Armani bag, Versace with the price, and well, that's not sure. And then for the when content is created for the specific for bags, images, might be video. So that will embed not random record, but for the specific topic, bags. The same will be done when topic uses for shoes, and you can see that. This approach can move even further if we combine the idea of multiple topics with the data feed. And let's say the same example I used before: pod lights, outdoor lighting, heated floor, and cities. And if you see the CSV file where like the number position 1 is pod lights, the number 2 position is city, and after that name of the business and address and all stuff. So like many of you will recognize that this is a similar idea that everyone is now raving about SERP Shaker. Because you can embed relevant content for the specific topic selected. How this solution will be and provide you more flexibilities, because first of all, you'll be able to do relevancy stacking. Let's say if your content is selected on the topic of Oakville and pod lights, not only you will embed much richer content by building the blocks on the topic of pod lights. You don't use one blob of spoon content with plugging the same data. You can create much richer content of let's say about pod lights, then videos about pod lights, and it's all automatic. And then in the middle, you plug the content that will be filtered out based on the topics. First by topic 1, pod lights, and the second one is topic 2, Oakville. And more important, because we do relevancy stacking for the second tier, the system will use exactly the same topics, pod lights and Oakville, and will create page that will be backlinking to this page from the lower tier. So basically, with this combination of multiple topics and data feeds, you will enable similar type of structure, but now spread all over not only your self-hosted sites, but also Web 2 blogs, and more important, propagated from tier to tier of linking back for multiple topics. And the last one is a content block group. It's not that huge, but definitely will add up to flexibility of template. The simple example that will give you an idea is instead of just adding them plain, let's say image syndicated, subtitle syndicated, you can say that image and video with a probability of 50%, but unfortunately it's not what many wants in this case, because it might create 0, 2, or 0, 1, or 2 blocks. So it might have image and after that video that doesn't really good that great. With the block group, you'll be able to specify several content blocks inside the group, and system will pick random. So that the good example is you create a group and you add image, you add video, system will use one, either image or video. The same if you, let's say you want to create a group and you create news, social or syndicated, then instead of creating all three, system will randomly pick one different type of blocks for your topic, and that will adds up to the flexibility of the template. Well, that's it. I will just review it briefly. We will do auto warm up with the option to skip placing links until blog has number of posts, to better warm up, to only place your links when blog meets your criteria. So we will add option to automatically interlink and stacking pages created from this similar topic for in the scope of the same network or different network or the whole project. That will adds up to the faster building relevancy and intelligent interlinking between the similar topic pages. Auto silo, I'm pretty sure that's going to be huge, because that will enable you. So we always compromise with this requirements for on-page SEO when it comes to the lower tier, to the Web 2 blogs, because it's pretty much impossible to build it. And now you will have an option to automatically create link to the page created from the parent topic with the probability. So again, so the page on the, if page created on the content iron patio furniture, with the probability you set, let's say 50%, it will link to the content created on the topic patio furniture, and the patio furniture might link up to the furniture page. Multi-topics, that will be huge for creating more targeted and more targeted pages for local SEO, where you can target, let's say, trades and towns, cover it, and so on. And it will also be used to massive authority pages targeting multiple keywords if, let's say, the page you promote is not high in reach and you don't have so many pages promoted on the client side. Data feeds, again, so that's will answer the need for embedding the data you have in your own form, and you will be able to create a block and create a format and embed your block and format it in the way you like it. So like it will be to cover e-commerce sites, it will be so you will be able to create a local business directories and so on. Now you will enable Web 2 blogs to this type of content, and more important, with it will work with the topics. The system will pick the matching record based on the if their first position is matching the topic it uses to create the content. And the last one is the content block grouping. So not huge, but definitely will improve template flexibility. Well, that's it for our planning session. I will be looking for your feedback. So this is your opportunity to contribute and might be adjust our plans, or might be throw in some other ideas, because this is what we're going to be focusing in for now, and this is what you will this is how much additional power you will have with using RankWyz in just a matter of a few weeks. Thank you for watching, and looking forward for your feedback, and thank you for using RankWyz.